Today, I want to show you how to upload a product into Runway and create a lot of different content surrounding that product, everything from photos to videos in a matter of a couple of minutes using workflow. So let's open up Runway and let's get started. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in our reference image. So I created this reference image a little bit earlier inside of Runway, and what I'm doing is I want to highlight this sweatshirt I created for this fake coffee shop called Blue Swell Surf and Coffee. I thought this would be a fun sweatshirt to demonstrate. Okay, so now that we have our reference image here and we have it inside of our workflow, the next thing we want to do is we want to create a prompt. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to come down to text and I'm going to simply put in a text prompt. Now, a prompt is going to tell our AI model what to do with that reference image. One hack I have been using in order to get better prompts is I've been coming over to Gemini, uploading my reference image and then asking Gemini to write a better prompt for me. So for instance, here I asked it to write a prompt of a surfer wearing this sweatshirt, walking the beach in the early morning, carrying a surfboard. We see him smiling and enjoying himself. This image is shot at 85mm with a full frame camera. So then I just take that prompt that Google gave me and I come over here, copy, and I paste this inside my text prompt. And you do have to go through it a little bit. Normally I just change this image 10 to reference image. Then I just give this a quick read to make sure it is the style that I am going after, and afterwards I come out a little bit and I create my new image prompt. So I go over to image and we're going to use Nano Banana Pro for this. So I'm going to just click on Nano Banana Pro, change my settings, make sure my settings are in 4K, and we're going to do this in a 16:9 aspect ratio. Perfect. And then I'm going to take my prompt and I'm going to put it into my prompt there, and then I'm going to take my reference image, put it into there, and we're going to run this to see what we get. Okay, awesome. So now I have my image here from Nano Banana Pro, and I think this looks great. This is exactly what I was envisioning, was a surfer walking down the beach carrying a surfboard while wearing this sweatshirt. So the next thing I want to do is I want to create an image of the sweatshirt just kind of on its own. So again, we're going to go back up to text prompt, and I actually have a prompt that I copied over earlier using the Gemini trick. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to come over to images. We're going to use Nano Banana Pro again. Perfect. And we're going to prompt it, and we're also going to give it our reference image. Now, if I zoom out a little bit, you'll see we're starting to build a workflow, but we're starting to also build a lot of different content from our one reference image. So this is great because you could do this multiple times. You can go into Gemini and ask it to give you 15 different prompts of your product in different environments. And what I like to do is I like to be very specific. I like to tell it what kind of environment I want to see the product in. I like to tell it what camera settings I want to see. So for instance, full frame camera shot at 85mm, and then I like to build out different scenes. Awesome. So now we have our image here of just our sweatshirt, and you can see our sweatshirt is just lying there on the rocks, and I think this looks really great as well. Okay, so the next thing you might want to do is create a video from one of these photos. Now you can just take this photo and you can put it into a video model and run with it that way, but I like to give the video model a couple of different reference images to work with. So now we're going to come back over to Gemini and say, I want to create a wider shot of the same scene. Can you give me a new prompt? Okay, perfect. So now we can copy this prompt here, and this is going to allow us to create a wider shot of this scene here. So same thing, we're just going to come over here and we're going to go to text. Perfect. And I am going to bring this over so we are working on the same line. Perfect. Everything looks good to me. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to go back to images, and we're going to put in a new Nano Banana Pro. Hook these prompts up, and we're going to give this as a reference image just so it keeps everything consistent, and give our reference image here to Nano Banana Pro. And now we're going to run this to create a new image and change this to 4K 16:9. Perfect. The settings are exactly the same, and now we're going to run this. So now if I select this image here, you can see we have a wide shot of our surfer walking the beach with our sweatshirt on and the surfboard. So now what I can do is I can bring in a video model. So let's go over to video, and we're going to select SeeDance 2.0, And we're just going to give these 2 reference images to it. So we're going to give that as reference image 1. We're going to give this as reference image 2. And now we're going to change our settings. So we're going to want to make this 9:16 just because it is going to be for social. Duration 5 seconds, perfect. 720 works for me. And now we're going to create a text prompt. Perfect. And we're going to put this into our prompt, and now we're going to run this. Okay, so our video is done, and you see our surfer guy walking on the beach here, and it's going to cut away to a close-up shot. Okay, perfect. So that is a quick little 5-second video that we are able to create using SeeDance. So you can see in a matter of a couple of minutes, we were able to create 2 images. We were able to create this image, which is more of a lifestyle shot. We were able to create this image here of our sweatshirt kind of just lying there on the rocks to really showcase the sweatshirt up front. And we are able to create this video using SeeDance 2.0. So you can see after just a couple of minutes of working inside of Runway, I was able to create quite a bit of content. And really your possibilities are unlimited. You can go in and keep on creating prompt after prompt after prompt and recreating different images in order to create a lot of content for the product that you are trying to highlight. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to download these images, and we are going to open these images up in Photoshop. Now, I do this just to make the photos look a little bit more realistic, because if I zoom in here, you can see this is a very clean image, and this is an image that looks like it was generated with AI, but we're going to come in here and we're going to dirty it up a little bit. So I am going to come over to filter, and we're going to go into camera raw. Now you can also do this inside of Lightroom, but we're just going to mess with the colors and add a little bit of grain to this image in order to make it feel a little bit more realistic. So we're probably going to just warm this up a little bit, add a little bit more magenta, bring the texture down, add a little bit more clarity. And here is where magic is really going to happen, is I'm going to take my grain and I'm going to bring this grain up on this image, because we almost want to make it look like it's very filmic, right? So now if I zoom in, you can see that we are adding a lot of grain to this image, and that just adds to the realism, because if you were to take this shot on a real camera, it probably is not going to be this clean. We need to add a little bit of noise to this image in order to make it feel a little bit more believable. And then I'm going to just bring the exposure down a little bit and bring the shadows up a little bit so it's not as contrasty of an image. And that's starting to look really nice in my opinion. So we're just going to click OK. And now you can see our image looks a little bit more believable. And we're going to do the same thing with this image here of our sweatshirt lying on the rock. This image is starting to look a little bit more realistic, and same thing here. I think this image looks great now that we went in and we added a little bit more of the grain to this image. Awesome, so I'm going to wrap it up there. As you can see, we can create a lot of content inside of Workflow, and this has really been my favorite way to use Runway, is upload that product and create a lot of content surrounding that product. If you have any questions or if there's anything you'd love to see inside of Runway, please let me know in the comment section below. If you're not already, please follow me over at Substack. It's colebalecki.substack.com. I am sharing a lot of AI prompts over there. Please like and subscribe to my channel because you know it helps my channel grow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.